Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a hot second since I've uploaded anything else. I've made videos and just by the time I've gotten to upload them, they were irrelevant, like for Christmas or whatever. I realized that a lot of people watching tutorials aren't necessarily going for those huge glam looks. So I wanted to try a very quick, soft glam look to maybe practice your cut crease if you'd like to, but not have it be so bold where you're kind of maybe embarrassed to go out in public because you're not used to wearing bright shades or anything crazy. So let's have this be a quick, soft glam look. So I'm going to take my matte paint pot in soft ochre and just kind of brush a little bit on both lids. I've actually also tried using my Pore Professional primer under my brows. I noticed that, I don't know, I've been blessed with larger pores. So I wanted to try just applying a little bit of that so my finished look wouldn't have a lot of texture from my skin. So now that we have our base, I'm going to go in with my new Violet Voss palette. I like to use matte colors to avoid bringing attention to any texture. If you use like a highlighter, sometimes it will make it look more textured and porous there. So I'm going to be using Thanks a Latte. Then I'm going to go in with the color Transition as a transition. And I'm going to put that right under Thanks a Latte. So right now I'm using my Luxie 121 mini tapered brush, but I would just use any smaller or just a fluffy brush. Just kind of blend that up. You want to hold your blending brush further down here to have it blend better. If you want more precision, you want to hold it closer to the tip. Right now we're just kind of blending. I like to use windshield wiper to get the color all over, and then I like to go back in and kind of use circular motions to blend that out. The beauty of having a lot of different neutral shades is that instead of taking just a dark and light brown and just trying to blend all those out, you have the gradual shades to blend so it blends better and doesn't get chalky in areas or thin out. So we went from Thanks a Latte to Transition, and I'm going to go into Bestie right now. And I'm going to bring that closer to the actual crease. But hey, if I could do this with a 3-year-old in my lap, then you can do it. So key is just blending, blending, blending. Let's take Are You Kidding Me? And I'm just using the same brush and just slowly, slowly deepening that crease. It's very hard to do this with him in my lap. Oh my goodness. And always remember, you can always add more, but it's harder to take away. You can't take away unless you wipe the whole eye off, which we don't want to do. Okay, let's see, those look even. I'm going to take my Luxie 141 mini round. I'm going to go into brownie points. So we're just gonna kind of deepen that up right there. Just like literally draw right in the crease there. Windshield wipers to get that pigment all over. And then just buff that out. So I'm just trying to make it as even as I can. And then I think I'm going to go back in with the brush we were using previously and just kind of blending it out a little bit more since this is a little bit fluffier. Remember to hold it further back And so as long as looking closer up at your blending, you want to look further away to make sure that it looks good when it's further away too, because sometimes it will look blended close up and you think, oh, I blended well, and then you just see harsh lines from further away. So have a close-up mirror along with something further away. Now we're going to do a half cut crease because I feel that's a lot easier if you're just starting out with doing a cut crease, that or a halo. So I just got my Shape Tape, and I do love this, but I guess they say a close dupe is the Age Rewind. This one works pretty well, and I like to put it on the back of my hand. And then I honestly just have a cheap e.l.f. concealer brush. I have a larger one, and then I have a smaller one for more precision. So I'm going to take my larger one, and if you want to start off with a smaller one for your cut creases, that's what I did because I was nervous to use such a big one. But now I use this, and sometimes I'll use a tiny one just to clean up little spaces. So you're gonna dip it in your concealer. You don't want too much concealer on there so it blobs all over the place, so just kind of dab it on. And honestly, cut creases they took a lot of practice. I still feel like I suck at them. I feel like it's so hard to get it in there. I actually feel like a patting motion instead of a swiping. I was swiping before, but I'm actually thinking that a patting motion works better because when you swipe, it moves the skin on your eyelid a little bit, and then just kind of filling it in. I'm going to go in with my smaller concealer brush and just kind of clean up that line right there. One reason it takes me a while to do my makeup is I become like a weird perfectionist with it. I'm like, it's not perfectly even. Anyways, so this is kind of the look I got going. You only want to do it around halfway. And so we have very soft browns in there, but we have beige concealer cutting through that. I'm going to use my Luxie 213 eye shading. Sorry about the blue, I tried cleaning it off, but I think it just stained a little bit. It'll be fine. So I'm going to go in with Crystal right here. Just to grab a little more of it, I'm going to spray on my setting spray on the brush. Just to kind of dig in there a little bit better. Let's see if that works to make it show up a little bit better. There we go. So we have like a pearlescent, actually I think there is a tint of pink in this, very light, like a pearl color to it. And I'm going to apply that to my other eye in the inner corner as well. And then I'm going to kind of wipe off whatever's left. Okay, so we can literally make a transition from Crystal to, what is that? Crystal to Ploof. So I'm going in with Ploof. I'm actually going to kind of go over the white with this. And then I think I'm just going to go into So Jelly and put that at the very tip right here. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so we have our cut crease done. And now we're just gonna put a little bit of eyeshadow in the corner of our eyes. So I'm just gonna go back into brownie points. And we're just gonna kind of and blend into that cut crease concealer. And I like to take the little round brush again And to go into an even darker color, and since I used some of the pink, I think I'm going to use some Wine and Dine. And just very lightly dip that in there. And I like to put some just right here, right in that little dot right there, just to deepen my eye socket just a little bit. Like seriously, just a little pop. And I'm gonna go in with the fluffy brush that I've been using and just blend that. Okay, so you can see you don't have to use this red if you don't want that little pop of color, but this is a very, I would say, soft glam look. I'm going to edit out a lot, but there is a lot more time in blending and mixing the colors than you actually see on screen, not just for me, but for any makeup guru. I think I'm going to use the shade Transition again for under my eyes with my round brush. And sometimes I like to take my small concealer brush. I'm just gonna go in with Are You Kidding Me? Are You Kitten Me? And just define that line a little bit more. And take your round brush and just blend out the corners just a little bit. I'm going to take Crystal and just kind of pop it in the center right here. And I'm going to apply my mascara and my eyelashes off camera, and then we'll come back. Hey you guys, so this is the full look. I've put on my mascara, my eyelashes, and a little bit of eyeliner. I've added a little bit of highlighter as well. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what did or did not work for you. If you like the more of the soft glam look, if you'd like to see more videos like this or more of the full glam. And just don't be afraid to try. Everything takes practice. So leave a comment below, subscribe, and tell me what you think.